sports. It's in the game.
Corner and shook my, now I'm finna give y'all another hit.
And I just put my drink down.
Milan, darling, Milan.
Say poodle, y'all think run this. Miss she, her black. Designer say Gucci, Prada print. DOE, I'm a condo rich. Big Dolce, Diva, Donda, Tokyo, Honda drip. Poppin' Dolce season, new persona, new pushback, but I'm still gon' get that. Labels quaking, they mistaken. I'm that wrist stay frozen, Q. Let's go, I'ma get. Unfazed, unbothered, with a boo, why bother? I'm that, you ain't no. I'm a get money type of, if you ain't getting money, don't type me. Crocodile Birkin might bite him. Can't hang with her if I don't like them. These, I come through and nip be crickets. I come through and moves be switching. I'm the problem, I'm the villain. I don't see these rickshaws throwing dirt on my name and he gon' hit still. Know who to play with, and these know who to play with.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Here is the Spring League star, Jake Bates, set to get this one going. And off we go from Ford Field. And that one will not... Over the back line of the end zone, so the offense will get the ball at a decent spot, the 30-yard line. First and 10. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Allen working from the pistol. This one brought in by Curtis Samuel. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a third down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Allen. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
From the 39, here's a first and 10. The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up. The Lions call their first timeout.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Allen. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. On 4th down, Tyler Bass now for the Bills field goal. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
If I got up, I'ma sit. I run the race up with my queen like London Nip. But I got rich on all these. I didn't forget that. I had to go through the struggle. I didn't forget that. I hopped inside of the Maybach and I sit back. Deep, know me now, cause I got them big racks. Cause I'm getting money now. I know you heard that. Young on the corner.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Goff going to open up with a throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. He finds Raymond for the completion. That pass play good for 22. 1st down, Detroit. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Matt Milano there to stop him. Here's a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Gibbs. Here's 3rd and 2.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
On 1st down, it's Allen. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Play action. It's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, Josh Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
On 1st down, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 45 yards.
Goff going to get this out to St. Brown. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's Gibbs. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Now here's 2nd and goal. One more time, they tried Gibbs. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions move out to a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Allen going to give this to Davis. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Zadarius Smith, the linebacker, in on the stop. They go play action now. Here's Allen. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
Allen going to make the read and hold on here. He'll get this just past the 45 as he's taken down. Here's Allen. Pass brought in by Samuel. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. Now Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout. Third and 5. Cooper going in motion. Allen on 3rd down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Bills first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
They'll motion over Samuel. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. Design run here for Allen. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
They'll motion over Samuel. On third down, it's Josh Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This one from 47 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills are back within 1. It's 7-6.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. And not wanting to take on any contact, he's going to slide to a stop. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here at Ford Field, and the Lions have the lead. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, here's Craig Reynolds to return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll be brought down after a short pickup. 2 at the 29.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
On the bootleg, it's Goff. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for the Lions.
Handoff, Gibbs running left. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On play action, Allen. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Amik Robertson. And the Lions have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there is a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone, David Montgomery. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle. 2nd and 7. A run up the middle. It's Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
First down, and they stick with Gibbs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
15-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
I was bad in school, now I'm trying to dodge the scene. Just walk out the leather store, pair of shoes, $12.50. You want boss of your life? All you gotta do is get in with me. I don't even pay to get in the club. They know I'm a walking tick. I'm presidential leaving the club. We ain't stopping at no lights. You wanna be a boss? You gotta pay the price. Left wrist on frost, look like a bag of ice. I'm driving a Bentley Bentayga like I don't love my life.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Third down and 9. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Bill 6.
So, a big one looming for Jake Bates. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So, after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Allen. Open man, that's Amari Cooper. Here's 2nd and 2. Throwing is Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. 15 yards through the air. 1st down, Buffalo.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. That's caught downfield by Cooper. And he will score. Game on. Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Buffalo. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The tight end, Kincaid, in motion. Now a design run. It's Allen, and he will get into the end zone. The two-point conversion is successful, and game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Reynolds now on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now, Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Goff going to throw here on first and 10. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll bring this inside the 30, a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Off the RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Amon-Ra St. Brown Right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
It's the score, Lions 24, Bills 14.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. Thank God. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here comes 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
The Lions called their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Allen going to throw again. And he's going to go down, a sack. But we do have a penalty marker on the field. Let's get the call. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Allen. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Again, it's Allen to the air. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Out of the gun, here's Allen. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short,